Hi guys, welcome to Cumbria Inlet Outdoors and welcome to today's video. I hope you've all had a good Christmas and are looking forward to New Year. Today finds us down in North Wales and we're going to be doing a wild camp in an abandoned slate quarry. As you can see behind me, the mist is in, so we haven't really got the views that we were hoping for, but yeah, it's not a big walk to where we're camping, so I'll show you some views along the way. We'll get it set up and then I'll bring you back. As you can see, it is very misty. Yeah, we do have a little bit of a cave there. Can see daylight, so you can get through that. The lads have gone ahead of me a little bit, so I'm not sure whether they've gone through the cave or over the top of this brow. So yeah, we're just heading through this little bit of a cave. The lads have already been through and had a look, but apparently it's a pretty good view out the other end. So yeah, let's go and have a look, see what it's all about. Yeah, we've got some pretty big drops here. You definitely don't want to be cowping down there, that's for sure. Let's get a look from this corner point here. This is pretty cool. Like I say, I'm not sure how well the camera's picking things up. You never can really tell from the screen, but yeah, there we go. A few old abandoned buildings down there for you. He's looking rather wet, so hopefully we can find a decent pitch. Pretty cool. Right guys, we've finally set up. This clag is lifting. We're not too far from the car. It's just a bit of a New Year camp with a few lads from YouTube. So we've got Adam from Mr. Wild Wales. We've got Lee Nolte from Black Mountain Adventures. And what's your name again, buddy?
Drew forgot.
Drew. So yeah, we've also got Steve from Delicate Sounds of Camping. He's with us as well. So yeah, we're just having a bit of a lads camp. We're going to have a few beers and a bit of food and a good natter. We are hoping that this mist is going to clear because we've got some lovely ruins of buildings, and if I spin you around, we've got some steps leading further up, and we've got some cracking views or potential views down the bottom. So yeah, fingers crossed that this mist does clear and I can get to show you a bit of that. But what we're going to do is we're just going to head out and have a bit of an explore and see what we can find. So that's us directly above camp now. As you can see, the fog's that thick, can't even see the tent. It is windy, so this will be a good proper first test for the wireless go. We've got some more buildings up here, so yeah, let's go and check them out. Yeah, steel roof truss is there, so yeah, it's been a serious mine at some point. Yeah, a lot of it's in ruins, which is a real shame, but it's bonny that. Another one here. This looks like it's had a cable of some sort that they've been running stuff up from the bottom. Yeah, some of the steelwork's still in place there, which is pretty cool. Well rusted, like. Good to see though. Yeah, some of the original cable there, but as you can see in the background, the views ain't changing much with this mist, unfortunately. Another substantial ruin here, a lot bigger than the others that we've seen so far. Yeah, much bigger than what we've seen so far. So it's obviously been some kind of crew quarters or mess hall. Big old steel door head there as well. That's substantially massive inside that. So yeah, we're just having a walk around the place. Although the mist is spoiling the views, it's quite beautifully eerie, to be honest. The camera is struggling a little bit to focus, as you can see. We've got here what looks like it's been an electrical store. Very small, but we've got some wire cables.
I think they're different names for different pits.
Yeah. So we do have what looks like a natural cave here. We can't see any light at the end of it, but it's obviously had some reference to somebody either from the mining background or from further back.
As you turn up to work in the morning, the boss goes, "Oh, you're working up in Tamrock," and he goes, "Oh, right on the top of the hill." Yeah, like.
So a wee bit of a pipe there that runs towards what we think is the back of that cave. It's covered up now, so potentially that has come right through at some point in time. So yeah, it looks like we've stumbled across the old main mine entrance. It's obviously blocked off with proper metal barred gates now, but we are standing on concrete, and that's a pretty substantial entrance. As you can see, we're on concrete, and there's some pretty big boulders, so there's obviously been some substantial work carried out up here. It does look like this has been a road up here at some point, although it is blocked now and broken up. Pretty cool, even in the mist.
Doing some stuff, haven't they?
Yeah, I reckon. Pretty cool. I think this has definitely been a road here that's been broken up at some point.
Yeah, be careful out to the right.
Aye, that's... Yeah, we're going to have to be pretty careful here. As you can see, we've got some pretty big cracks in the concrete, and that looks like it's going to be away for too long, so I don't think we're going to venture too far past here, especially as, as that's the magnificent view that we've got. So yeah, we've just come up above that main mine entrance. We've come across yet another ruin. To me it looks like it's a set of bunkhouses, something like that. There's some pretty substantial stones here. This place is massive. So yeah, we've come to the next level and found what looks like a wheelhouse for moving stuff about. There's been some substantial machinery at some point, this with some substantial wire on it as well. Looking at the roof, it's well ruined now, like. Nice to see though. There's plenty of these dotted around the place as well. I'm reliably informed these are little blast shelters from when they were blasted to get the slate come down. That's where everybody used to come to hide out. So yeah, we've had a good look around. Doesn't look like this mist's going to lift, so we're just going to head back to camp, get some food on, have a beer, and hopefully in the morning I'll be able to get the drone out and get some views with a bit of luck, fingers crossed. But yeah, it's going to be a good laugh, this one. So yeah, we'll get back to camp, we'll get some food on, crack a beer, and we'll see you then. Right, as you can see, the mist has cleared. You can see the buildings in the background a lot clearer now, and we've got some pretty epic views over the wall to my right here, so I'm just going to show you around the place. So there's the Scarp one, the big rocks behind it. You can now see the collapsed building where we're all sat, just having a beer. And what I'll do is I'll just bring it over this wall. The mist has started to come back in a little bit. The water in the background there was a bit more visible, so I'm not sure how long this mist is going to stay away. But look at this. Absolutely stunning. Got some more buildings over there. Looks like another wheelhouse, and we've got what looks like some more campers over by that building. That mist is starting to come back in, but yeah, what an opportunity just to get a view of where we're camping for the night. Yeah, really glad that mist cleared, even if it's just for a short time. It is on its way back in now. So yeah, that's the views that we've got. Absolutely beautiful, that. So yeah, I think we're just going to head back into the old abandoned building there and get back on the beers. Right, so it's food time. I've had me Wayfarers spicy meatballs and pasta, or just meatballs and pasta, cooked on the OEX solar cook set. Fantastic as always, 20 quid, you can't go wrong.
And just so you know, for the camera, always remember to remove the absorber.
Yes, correct. So Steve's, what's your stove again, Steve?
That's the Solo Light.
Solo Light meth burner. And what did you have for your tea?
I had an all-day breakfast because I've picked the wrong bag.
You picked the wrong bag up.
Good man.
And Mr. Wild Wales is going gung-ho. We've got salami, pasta, cheese.
Tomato pasta and just everything else chucked in.
Looks alright, that, to be fair. And then we've got the MSR set up here. What are you having, buddy?
Was it soba noodles and some chicken?
Soba noodles. Straight to the heart of Mr. Novice Wild Camper. He likes his noodles.
Oh gee, I don't know.
And then we've got Lee on the jet boil, keeping his hands warm.
Yeah, man.
And what is it you've got for your tea, bud?
Bog standard. Thai green curry.
Expedition Foods. Probably one of my favourite. The most expensive, but absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, food time, and then we're going to grab a few more beers, so I'll catch you guys shortly. So after that fog cleared for a little bit, got you the views. We just sat in the abandoned building and just had a few beers and some food and just put the world to rights. Proper good cracking bunch of lads. So yeah, that's me in my tent now. No wind or rain at the moment. It's quite still, but it's quite cool. It has cooled down a bit. I would say 2 or 3 Celsius, something like that. So it's not particularly cold. It's quite cold on the hands though. So yeah, we're all heading to our tents now, and we're going to get our heads down. And fingers crossed, in the morning we do get a bit of respite from the mist and stuff, and I can get the drone up and I can get you some more footage. So yeah, time to get my head down, so we'll see you guys in the morning.
I dare you to fix me. I'm crossing the line again, falling on my knees. No stranger to pain, it's never ending, it's only something I can't forget. My heart won't let it rest, but you keep on forgiving. Admit that I'm afraid. If I let go of this pain, am I completely betrayed? There's no air left to breathe. I'm drowning. Vultures are circling me. Around it, I need to fight. I know it's just so hard to let it go. Shine a light I can see. Something I can't forget. My heart won't let it rest, but you keep on forgiving. Admit that I'm afraid. If I let go of this rage, am I completely betrayed?
Well, morning everyone. Slept really well. It's about 6:30 in the morning, which is unlike me to sleep this long, so that's pretty good.
As forecast, the wind is getting up. We checked the weather last night and it was supposed to be around about 67 mile an hour gusts this morning. It is picking up. I wouldn't say it's there yet. I'm thinking maybe about 30. And the rain has been on and off. So yeah, I'm just going to get myself mostly packed up now, so I'm ready to go get some breakfast on, and then see what time the boys get themselves up, and we'll see what the weather's doing then, because if them winds come in with the rain, we will just be heading back to the cars, I reckon. But hopefully it does back off and give us a chance to get a little bit more footage for you. So yeah, get packed up and I'll see you soon.
Well, that was an interesting experience. I wasn't intending to pack the tent away, I was just intending to get my rucksack all packed up. So I did that, and as soon as I got out the tent, totally my fault, but I'd forgotten that the ground was quite rocky when I was setting up. So the pegs were in at quite a tight angle. So as soon as I got out the tent, there was a big gust of wind, whoosh, and it ripped the tent clean out the ground. Tent was away. Luckily enough, where we were pitched, there's all the old buildings, so it got snagged. One of the cross poles got snagged on the wall, and I managed to run over and grab it just in time. One tiny little rip on the sleeve where the centre hoop goes, so a little bit annoyed about that, but that's better than losing the tent. So yeah, just got to chalk that one up to experience. I think that was a very close call. So yeah, I'm just sat in one of the little blast shelters, little huts, just waiting for the lads to get up. Adam from Mr. Wild Wales, he's up and getting ready. I've seen his light on in his tent and he's moving around. But yeah, the wind isn't particularly strong at all times, but it's gusting. I'd say it's gusting well up towards 60 miles an hour now. So yeah, very lucky escape there. And a lesson I hope never to repeat again. So yeah, we'll see what happens when the rest of the lads get up. Right, so that's the other lads getting up. We've got a Hilleberg, Lee's also in his tarp tent, and Adam is in the Vord, or Vorde. Yeah, that's my rucksack ready to go, and I've got the bin bag with all the rubbish in as well, so we're not leaving any trace behind. So yeah, we had a cracking night, slept really well, had a good chat and some good food and a few beers. Fantastic crack, really good. Bit of a shame the weather this morning isn't any better. I was hoping to get the drone up and get some nice drone footage for you and get some more footage from around here in the daylight really, but there we go. It is what it is, and obviously a big lesson learned there with nearly losing the tent. So yeah, once again it's time to sign off, so until next time, stay safe, much love from a Cumbrian lad.